There's good news tonight. You know, so often the good news doesn't get as much attention as the bad. So every Saturday, we highlight the many people who spread joy and love. These are just some of those stories this week. When you think of stepping up to the plate, this Southern California Little League team knocks it out of the park. That's Norco Braves coach Pete Moreno handing out jerseys to his players. But there was still one jersey left.
We got one more.
Watch as he gives it to the team's biggest fan, Mikey Mena, who has Down syndrome. Mikey, now an honorary player. That's heart transplant patient Ashley Stewart, finally meeting the family of the woman who gave her the life-saving gift. Watch as Gino Colucci is moved to tears listening to the beating heart of his beloved wife Raquel, who died suddenly 2 years ago.
This is Melody.
Her legacy living on in Ashley's baby girl, who she named Jane Raquel in honor of Mrs. Colucci. Here's a reunion one California family thought might never happen. They're overjoyed at finally getting their dog Mishka back after she went missing last summer.
There she is.
Mishka, who was microchipped and wearing a collar with ID, was finally found more than 2,000 miles away in Michigan. And in Florida. That's 99-year-old World War II Army veteran Sydney Levit, surprised by school kids in Palm Beach County. This celebration planned by the Honor Flight organization. I noticed that not only did they sing the Star Spangled Banner, but you sang along with them. What did that mean to you?
Oh, breathtaking. And it'll never leave me. The kids, the shining faces, the peace on their faces.
Are you surprised at all that this video has touched so many people?
I think they need it. I think they really need it. To get up and understand the value of living in this country. It's freedom.
By the way, in our conversation, I asked Mr. Levit what was his secret to a long, healthy, and successful life. His answer? Ice cream. Lots of it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.